your perfume, my heartbeat. The ballroom opened after midnight, when the politicians left. Champagne dying in the glasses, perfume hanging in the air. You were leaning by the piano, playing notes you couldn't hear. There was something almost tender in the way you hid your fear. I had followed you for 7 nights across 3 different towns. Every photograph I found of you had someone else's name. Then you turned and said you found me, like you'd known I always would. Not a trace of desperation, not a trace of womanhood. The rain kept falling, the window shone. You said, "Come closer." I said, "I know." I have no heart left for the innocent, no faith left for the pure. I've watched too many beautiful things become things we can't endure. So don't promise me forever, don't swear you'll never lie. Just give me one honest moment before you disappear tonight. I've got nothing left to lose except you. There was a train beneath the station, waiting somewhere underground. You had passports in your handbag and a fortune in your coat. I asked you who you were running from. You said someone just like you. I laughed until I saw your eyes, then I knew it might be true. We stood beneath the arches while the last train disappeared. You reached into your pocket, pulled a photograph of me. It was taken years before we'd met, I couldn't make it fit. You said that's why I chose you, and I hated you for it. The station emptied, the lights went pale. You held my gaze, I couldn't tell. I have no heart left for the innocent, no faith left for the pure. I've watched too many beautiful things become things we can't endure. So don't promise me forever, don't swear you'll never lie. Just give me one honest moment before you disappear tonight. I've got nothing left to lose except you. Maybe that's the cruelest part. You were never asking love, you were asking me to follow where no map was safe enough. I could walk away this instant, I could leave you to the rain, but every road I've ever taken led me back to you again. So if you're gonna betray me, do it with your eyes wide open. Don't give me another beautiful lie. I've had enough of those. I have no heart left for the innocent, no faith left for the pure. But somewhere underneath the damage, I still wanted something more. Not a promise for forever, not a kingdom in the sky. Just your hand inside my hand before we say goodbye. I've got nothing left to lose. street, your perfume, no heartbeat. The train is gone, the city sleeps, and I still hear your footsteps. Cold dust, cold rain, a door shut. Once again the palace was awake at midnight, though the city slept below. Every corridor was guarded, every mirror seemed to know. You were waiting by the staircase, dressed in midnight blue and pearls. There were diplomats and liars turning slowly through the room. You looked almost out of place there, which was why I noticed you. You were holding back a smile like you knew what I would do. I had seen your face in places where the photographs were burned. You had vanished 7 years ago, and somehow you had returned. The orchestra was rising, the room began to glow. You whispered, "Don't remember me." I whispered, "I don't know." Take my hand before the music ends. Let the whole room disappear. There are things I cannot tell you, but I need you standing here. If tomorrow comes to find us, let it find us as we are. Not as saints and not as strangers, just two shadows in the dark. Take my hand before the music ends. There was poison in the garden, there were roses on the stairs. Someone moved behind the curtains, but there was nobody there. You told me that the crown was empty, that the throne was built on fear. I asked you why you came back. You said, "I came back for you." Then the bells began to answer, and the palace doors were sealed. You reached beneath your evening coat, and suddenly the room was still. I had spent my life surviving every trap I couldn't see, but the most dangerous weapon was the woman next to me. The chandeliers were shaking, the guards were drawing near. You looked into my eyes, and I forgot to be afraid. Take my hand before the music ends. Let the whole room disappear. There are things I cannot tell you, but I need you standing here. If tomorrow comes to find us, let it find us as we are. Not as saints and not as strangers, just two shadows in the dark. Take my hand before the music ends. You could have left me with the others. You could have vanished once again. Instead, you gave me one last secret. You were never just a friend. And suddenly the years between us fell away without a sound. All the lies we built around us couldn't keep us from this moment now. So if this is where it finishes, if the morning takes its due, I'll remember one thing only. When the world turned against us, I still chose you. Take my hand before the music ends. Let the last note cross the room. Let the crown fall where it wants to. Let the velvet curtains close. If tomorrow comes without us, let the historians decide. They can call it treason, they can call it love. They'll never know what happened inside. Take my hand before the music ends. And if I never see you after, let this moment be enough. Cold dust, cold rain, the palace sleeps. We walk away, no crown, no throne, no alibi, just your hand inside mine. Curtains rise, the room is bare. One red rose in the midnight air. They dressed the hall in silver, lit the candles one by one. Every guest arrived in diamonds, every smile concealed a gun. You were late by 20 minutes, long enough to make me wonder if you'd chosen not to enter, or were making me surrender. Then you walked beneath the chandelier's black satin crimson mouth. Every conversation vanished, every secret found a way out. You looked at me across the room like we never met before. I knew then I'd already lost you before you'd reached the door. The orchestra was whispering, the glasses caught the light. You gave me one small smile and disappeared into the night. I don't want your forgiveness, I don't wanna be redeemed. I've survived too many endings to believe they're what they seem. If you have to leave me bleeding, leave me knowing what was true. I'd rather die with one real memory than live another lie with you. So let the whole world turn against me, let them call me what they will. There are things worth losing everything for, and I haven't lost you yet. We met again beneath the station, where the old trains never sleep. You had changed your hair to silver, you had learned to hide the fear. There was ash upon your gloves, there was rain along your coat. I asked you who you'd killed this time. You said someone I once loved. Then you handed me a letter with my name across the front. I didn't need to open it, I already knew enough. You were never supposed to find me, you were never supposed to care. I said, you should know me better. You said, that's why I'm scared. A train began approaching, the tunnel filled with light. You stepped away from me, like leaving could make it right. I don't want your forgiveness, forgiveness. I don't wanna be redeemed. I've survived too many endings to believe they're what they seem. If you have to leave me bleeding, leave me knowing what was true. I'd rather die with one real memory than live another lie with you. So let the whole world turn against me, let them call me what they will. There are things worth losing everything for, and I haven't lost you yet. You could have been my downfall, you could have been my crown, you could have been the reason I finally laid my weapons down. Instead you chose the distance, you chose the road alone. But every woman leaves a shadow in the man she couldn't own. So go, take your secrets, take the midnight, take the years, take every photograph that ever made me think you cared. But leave me with the memory of the night beneath the lights, when you looked back at me once before you vanished from my life. So let the chandeliers go dark now, let the orchestra fall still. I have lost 1,000 battles, but I haven't lost you yet. Not completely, not tonight. Curtains fall, the womb is bare. One red rose still breathing there. The ashes settle, morning comes, and somewhere beyond the station you are gone. You are gone. After midnight, the roses close, a match burns, nobody knows. You found me underneath the marble, where the rain could reach the stone. There were footsteps in the garden, but I knew they weren't my own. You were wearing black silk gloves and a necklace made of glass. You said something should be buried, I said some things never pass. There was moonlight on your shoulder, there was poison on the vine. You looked almost innocent for somebody living on borrowed time. I could smell the earth beneath us, hear the fountains losing breath. Something in the garden whispered that love and said my name softly. I heard the warning underneath. You moved a little closer. I forgot to breathe. If you love me, don't protect me. If you leave me, don't look back. I have lived too long in shadows to be frightened by the black. Let the morning find us guilty. Let the whole world call it wrong. I would rather face the ending than spend another night alone. If you love me, don't protect me. There was blood upon the fountain, almost hidden by the rain. You were washing something from your hands when you heard me say your name. You turned slowly in the darkness, and the moon revealed your face. For a second you looked frightened, then the fear was gone without a trace. You told me about the old days, about a house beyond the sea, about the man who taught you never to confuse desire with need. I wanted to ask what happened. I wanted to make you stay, but the garden had its own secrets, and the night had learned your name. The roses were closing, the wind began to rise. You held my face between your hands and lied into my eyes. If you love me, don't protect me. If you leave me, don't look back. I have lived too long in shadows to be frightened by the black. Let the morning find us guilty. Let the whole world call it wrong. I would rather face the ending than spend another night alone. If you love me, don't protect me. I know you have a reason, I know you have a past, but every time you run from me, you make the moment last. Maybe we were never angels, maybe we were never safe, but I would rather know your darkness than spend my life afraid. So take away the secrets, take away the disguise. Give me one honest second before you disappear tonight. If you love me, don't protect me. Don't turn mercy into lies. I can't face whatever waits us when the sun begins to rise. Let the garden keep its roses. Let the dead keep what they know. If the world was built to break us, then we'll break it as we go. If you love me, don't protect me. If you lose me, let me go. garden knows you disappear beyond the gate. I stay behind and wait and wait. Blue hour, black sea, no one. What you mean to me? The embassy was closing, but the ballroom still was warm. The chandelier was swaying after everyone had gone. You were standing by the curtains, watching headlights cross the rain. There was snow upon your shoulders, though it wasn't winter yet. I had spent a year forgetting how your voice can make me stay. Then you said you shouldn't be here. I said neither should you. There were papers on the table, names I'd rather never read, and a passport underneath them with a photograph of you. The city kept its secrets, the river carried light. You reached for my hand, then looked away. We could have been beautiful if the world had let us be, if the past had lost its hunger, if you had stayed with me. But every row between us was guarded by a lie. So hold me through the last blue hour before we say goodbye. Don't tell me that you love me, I already know you do. There was lipstick on the crystal, there were ashes in the grave. You were burning old identities like they could change your fate. I asked you where you travel, you said somewhere without names. I asked you if you'd miss me, you said nothing, that was worse. Then the telephone began ringing once, twice, 3 times, you didn't move. I saw the answer in your face before you touched the phone. And suddenly the woman who had frightened me for years looked tight enough to break. You whispered if they find me they'll come looking after you. I said let them. You said no. The rain became heavier, the hallway filled with light. You kissed me like a memory and disappeared into the night. We could have been beautiful if the world had let us be, if the past had lost its hunger, if you had stayed with me. But every row between us was guarded by a lie. So hold me through the last blue hour before we say goodbye. Don't tell me that you love me, I already know you do. Years from now they'll call it history, a vanished name, a foreign file. They'll never know how quietly you made me wanna stay alive. hassle people on the wrong side of the line. Let the world keep all its answers, let the witnesses deny. I'll remember you in silence at the edge of the last blue hour. And if I never touch you again, if your face becomes a blur, I'll know there was one moment when the whole world belonged to us. Blue hour, black sea, no one knows what me, one knows what you mean to me. The lights go out, the morning comes, and somewhere far beyond the harbor, you are still running. Black water, white lights, one table, two lives. The casino doors were open, but the night was closing in. Gold reflected off the marble, every smile concealed a sin. You were seated at the far end with a cigarette untouched, watching men lose everything while pretending not to care. I had come to find a traitor, you had come to disappear. Neither one of us expected to remember what was here. You wore emeralds at your throat, but your hands were shaking slightly. I thought I finally found a weakness, you thought I hadn't seen it. The roulette kept turning, the room became a blur. You looked across the table, and I forgot the world. Don't tell me that we're innocent, we both know what we've done. Don't tell me that the night is young when we can see the morning come. There are hearts beneath the marble, there are secrets in the sea. If you walk away tomorrow, don't pretend you didn't need me. Don't tell me that we're innocent, not after tonight, after tonight. We escaped through empty hallways, past a portrait of a king. You were laughing in the darkness like you'd stolen something precious. Outside, the harbor glittered, yachts were sleeping on the tide. You asked me if I'd ever loved you. I said, I don't know. You smiled, then you told me about Paris, about the man you left behind, about the letter in your handbag that you never meant to find. I could hear the fear beneath you, I could see it in your eyes. Some people become dangerous when they have nothing left to hide. The city kept on shining, the ocean held its breath. You said, if you love me, I said, don't ask me yet. Don't tell me that we're in if you walk away tomorrow, don't pretend you didn't need me. Don't tell me that we're innocent, night after the night, right after the night. Maybe we were never meant to make it past the dawn. Maybe some beautiful mistakes are beautiful because they're wrong. I could give you my forgiveness, you could give me your regret, but there are things beneath the surface we haven't reached the bottom of yet. So kiss me like a final warning, hold me like you know the cost, because when the morning takes you from me, I don't wanna count what I've lost. Don't tell me that we're innocent, don't dress it up as fate. We were standing at the edge together, we were both too proud to wait. Let the casino keep its fortunes, let the ocean keep its dead. There are nights that never leave you, even when the night has ended. Don't tell me that we're innocent, I don't want another lie. If you disappear by morning, I'll know exactly why. Black water, white lights, one table, no goodbyes. The roulette stops, the room goes still, and somewhere beyond the harbor, you are leaving me.